Let's try to assess the situation. Also, the channel's gonna be mixed with stuff because I have goals. These cars are just not the goals, but the cars are what are part of the journey. Okay, so the first thing I saw was that they welded these bolts. So if I want to remove this, I'm gonna have to cut through these bolts. Second, like I said in the first video, I don't know if you guys saw that, they changed the radiator support to an EK. I'm gonna have to change that back. Take this carbon fiber hood and throw it on this guy. Change that steering wheel, change this carpet, try to get the center console situated. I clean it up a little bit, but it's still not quite there. Take all these cables out. Door cards, AC climate control, new gauge cluster so I can have my AC vents back. Remove the computer pole holder thing. For some reason, do I have the keys? I just showed you the keys, didn't I? Well, for some reason, the gauges aren't working right now, so I have to make sure to connect that. Fix the liner. I put the rims from this guy on just to see. Took the fiberglass Wings West side skirts off and took the Wings West rear bumper off. Gotta clean all that up soon. But I believe this is a real spoon automatic. But it looks like crap, so I'm probably gonna get rid of that. Valve cover has to get painted. Clean up the motor, new engine mounts, glass, paint the whole thing. I'm probably gonna get a whole donor to be able to get some of the parts that I'm looking for. It'll be the easiest and cheapest thing for me to spend $1,000 on a car, get everything I need, and then sell the car for like $500 or $600. But carbon fiber as well, we'll get that painted. I'll get some suspension and springs. Obviously this doesn't have anything like that. But I'll look for a donor car that gives me all of that. I think that's the smartest way for me to replace all the little simple things. If I have to replace the doors, because the doors have been through a lot because of these damn things. But yeah, assessing the situation is, I would say $1,000 on a donor to $1,500 on a donor, depending how nice it looks. And then swap everything out and sell the donor for about $500 to $600. Paint it for about $1,000. Get some tires and some coilovers, and I am on my way. A lot of channels don't tell you what they spent on cars like this. I am going to tell you. I spent $4,500 on this vehicle. A lot of people are going to say, why? Why did you spend so much? And what I'm trying to show you is that you need to see that vision, right? Like something as small, I mean, I didn't know. And you can't do this in front of the customer either, because then the customer is going to know and get excited. So the customer tells me, oh, I was going to go K20, but someone told me that the B18 C1 is just one of the best motors to ever be, to be built, and all motors just the best. So I keep my mouth shut. There's no reason for me to react or confirm or anything like that. I started doing research while we're talking on on the strut bar and realized that they stopped making it back in like '06. So I know that this is not pricey but rare. And I start looking at little details. Like I saw the head gasket is blues, meaning they just changed it. And I checked the oil. I saw the batteries new, and I saw the CV axles are new. And so I see that it was something that was sitting. They tried to put love into it, specifically in the motor, and they gave up on the rest. And that's what you need to see, right? Not you in particular, but you, the investor. If you see a car where there's money in it and you wrench a little, and let's say, check this out. Let's say, like me, I don't know much about the mechanic side, but I know a little bit. But I knew that this motor was strong and good. 2,500 on OfferUp used if I put the tranny, right? So I see that. I know that these things brand new cost about $8.99 without shipping. You know, I saw the carbon fiber hood, which is $850 brand new. And right there is where I'm looking at these prices, right? The right-hand drive clip is just $1,500. A shell alone is about $1,000, EG. So you put all that math together and you say, wait a minute, I can put some money into this. Now, the end goal is about $8.5 is what I'm going to ask for it. I'm probably going to sell it for about $7.5. So for selling it for $4.5 and putting about $2,000 into it, for me, getting $1,000 out of it and enjoying the moment, it was worth it. This was actually the first mod I put. It did not come with this, but I had a couple of these laying around. But I hope you guys understand what the vision is and what I'm trying to do. For this EK here, I spent $5,500. It came with a H22 Type R from Europe. And it came with a okay looking interior, but this one I'm doing a replica on of a Type R. And so the parts are a little bit harder to find and a lot more expensive than this. And so my end goal for both of them, again, this will be about $8.5. I'll get $7.5 out of it. I'll make $1,000. And then this guy, I got it for $5.5. I put about $2,000 into it, so I'm at $7.5. After paint, I'll be around $9, and then I'll sell it for about $12 to $15. This will be an EK replica with an H22 LSD Type R from Europe, and but I have the seeds. I'm not gonna tell you what I have because those are some videos that I haven't made or got out yet, but I will release those. But point of the story is, in between the two cars, I should have $20,000, and that sounds like a condo in Puerto Rico. So now you see the goals. You see what I'm saying? Now you see the journey. You got to walk through it, see the vision, see what others can't see. You dig? Peace.